This is the Daily Paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I'm John from ProCrafts. We're running this show here with two main goals. Number one, we're building a master bankroll. We started with $10,000. We're looking to build it up to $100,000 in small increments. We're looking to buy in for about 10, 20% every day with a win goal of 10% or more every day. Ideally, we get a 70% plus win rate along the way. The big idea here is to increase that master bankroll as we go with those little wins and have bigger and bigger buy-ins with bigger and bigger bets and of course, bigger and bigger wins. It's gonna be an exercise in extreme discipline. Winning a small amount each day and tacking that onto the master bankroll is gonna be really tough, but I think if we do that versus going for home runs all the time, we're gonna have a nice, consistent win rate. The second major goal that we have is strategy testing. And what I want to find out is, can a strategy or a betting pattern be trusted to earn a consistent daily paycheck? In other words, can it survive a full month of simulated play? I'm going to go live every day for 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, 20 days, like I'm doing it for real, right? There's no camera tricks. There's no editing. There's no stop and tape. There's no BS. There's just flat out nowhere to hide. I'm going to do this live every day. What we want to see is, how do the strategies perform under actual pressure, under the actual quote unquote law of big numbers, and over time, how do they respond? It's easy to win in the short term. It's tough to win consistently over a long period of time. So with all that said, let's round up and get to today's daily paycheck. All right, let's do it, folks. Good morning. I hope people are watching. I'm not seeing a lot of people in the chats today, but let's get after it here. It's the Daily Paycheck. It's Tuesday of day 2 of this trial week. We're going to do another week of just playing around before we start the new month in April here. We are working on a $28,000 bankroll, which is kind of cool. We actually won $18,000 so far, and we're going to up the bankroll, the buy-in, so we can start making, like I said in that intro there, bigger and bigger buy-ins, bigger and bigger bets, and here's the plan. We're gonna play some plain old vanilla craps. I'm not gonna do anything fancy, right? Sometimes the easiest way to play is the way to play, right? So here we go. We're gonna do regular, boring craps, but with a big bankroll at $4,000. I'm gonna buy in at 4K and start with a $250 pass line bet. And whatever the point is, doesn't matter what the point is, we're gonna go 1 1/4 across, just like that. It's simple. I'll cap the 6 and 8 later. All I'm gonna do is keep these bets up here just to have something to do. It's really about that bet down there. We're trying to win the pass line, or it could be the double. I could do either line. Doesn't really matter which one I do. We're gonna keep this bet flat, and all you're looking to do down here, right, is win it a couple of times in a row. Because if it wins 250, right, like so, we're just gonna go ahead and parlay it. And if the parlay wins 500 bucks. Which means you've won 750 in 2 rolls, right? Or two outcomes. I want this thing to win twice in a row. That's really the strategy. This is here to just fart around while that's happening, right? Wait for that thing to happen. If we pull this off once or twice and they're in the roll, we're gonna be good. The fact that you know that you win 750 when you pull this off and you win twice in a row means I can lose 3 of those and then win 2 in a row, and I'll be back to even again. We can kind of keep restarting it. So you had this sort of like little, I don't want to call it a cushion, but some knowledge in here about what's going to potentially happen for you. That's the core of the strategy. Up here, very simple. I'm just going to play my normal way. When I play cross betting, and I usually bet across, the way I do it is very simple. I play a thing called tier pressure, where I basically tier up the bets with a full press up to 3 times. That's basically it. The 6 and 8, if they happen to hit, they would pay $29. I like this bet because 29 is a perfect stack to 54. That pays 63. Let's say the 5 hits for 35 bucks, right? We'll just put boom, stack that guy up. If either of those numbers repeat, I'm done, right? That pays 50, and this all comes down, and I'm essentially 115, 119. I'm close enough to being out of the hand that I just pull this down, regress 1 time, let the bets happen. And I'll press in whatever after I go. But that's it. I'm looking for 2 or 3, maybe 4 hits out here before I pull them down and just play some right side craps. Very, very simple. This is just kind of keep me focused. And that's it. We're going to throw from the right side today, or left side today. I'm going to switch it up. So here we go. We're going to go from the left side. Yeah, here I am. Hey, good morning. So I'm going to say hi to everybody. Here we got Dan. First person to say hello is Dan this morning. And we've got Brian Smith. Good morning to you. Biff, here all the time, giving me a bunch of grief. Love it. And Old Man Earl is here. Let's get her done. Everything's off with the puck, obviously. I'll work the pass line first today, although I think today's going to be a dark side day. I got a bad feeling about my throws this morning. And we're going to cap it at about a half an hour, too. I'm not going to go much past 7:30 my time because I got things I got to get done in the house before I start the next show. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. That looks like a 4-2-6 to start things off. All right, let's get her typed in. It's a 4-2. Hold on, I gotta reset the roll tracker here. It's gonna be a 4-2-6. Come on. There we go. All right. And we'll take the 6, move it to the 4. And here we go. Let's hit that 6. Let's hit that 6. It looks like a 7 out. So right away, I was thinking we should have gone dark side today. 6-1. I'll do one more shooter here like this, and we'll see if I have the same problem. We're gonna run out. Oh, I didn't pay for my bets. This is 250 and 125, 375. So when I drop a nickel, I get back 125 and change. So that pays for the bets out of my rack. I got to replace the bets now. So we got nothing out of that roll. So we got literally nothing out of the roll. That was kind of brutal. All right, here we go. Come on back out. Wow. Nice PSO to start the day off. That's beautiful. Beautiful stuff there, Johnny. Here we go. My goodness. All right, we got an 8, hard 8, 4-4. That's our new point. Move you over. Let's see if we can't roll another 8. Oh, come on. The roll tracker today is acting like a little... There we go. Are you seeing the rolls up there? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. How about a nice 6-2-8 here, huh? There's a 6. There's a 6 I wanted on the last shooter. 5-1. That's okay. That'll pay 54. I got to move the money over here. I'm sorry, 29 rather. Jeez. 29, and it goes to 54. Coming out, or dice are out. There's a 6-1-7. Oh my God. All right, it's going to be that day. 6-1. We're going to be throwing lots of 7s. All right, cool. Not cool, but it is what it is. Should I switch sides? Probably. Let's take another $500 out, another 125 and change, and we're just going to reset the bets. And we've done absolutely nothing so far. I am going to switch sides and see if I. Now watch. Here comes the come out 7. Here comes the come out 7 when I switch sides. But we're going to have to catch a groove here in a minute. There's a freaking 8, of course, right? That's both times now. Both times I've set the point, basically PSO'd, and then the very next throw has been the number. Just absolutely gross. Here we go. Oh my God. All right, well, there's my, this is going to be one of those days, 6-2. Freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. Let's do 628. Okay, cool. Well, we made our point. So I've been bouncing around here and I can't figure this out. Another loss of 250. So we only lost the line that time. God, how brutal is this today? Here we go. I'm going to give the dealt one more time, and then we're going to switch back to the right side and stay there. That's our 3 times, by the way. We've lost 3 times. You know, if we catch the 2 in a row, we're going to be fine and be back to square again. But we got to get something going here. I can't have these super quick outcomes like this that go so far against me. There's a 6 and a 5. That's a yo. I'm freaking done. All right. Wow. Some days the bear gets you, right? All right, we're gonna go out another 500. That's half my bankroll's out. 250 on the line, 250 and change. I'm gonna go back to the right side and just stay there. I'm not gonna try and guess my way through this frickin' thing. My throws are bullshit today, so whatever, man. Whatever. I should have stayed where I was to start with, right? Wow. Yeah, if I'd have just stayed there, right? We'd have won those 2 in a row and been fine. As it turns out, trying to bounce around, fool's errand sometimes. 3, 2, 5. Did I put in a 6? I did. Hold on. That's a 3, 2. 3, 2. Okay. Dice back. Puck on to the 5. Let's do it. Let's have a roll that goes more than 1 and maybe pays me a little bit. Huh? What do you think? What do you think? Can we do this? There's an 8, 4, 4. Alexa, skip. All right, that'll pay 29. Press her up. We haven't taken 1 dime off this table. All I've done is donate 4 of these so far. Wow. That's all crooked. Sorry about the being crooked there. There we go. Not a great throw, but it's a 9. I'll take the result. 6, 3. Pay here, 25, 35. Press you up. I keep whacking the thing. Sorry, it's on my table. It's not my actual rail. So I keep hitting it. All right. Come on, give me a 5. Give me the 5 I need, please. It's a 7. I'm not going to win anything today. Today's going to be a burn the bankroll day, I'm telling you. Some of these days, boy, holy crap. You just can't win for trying. This is one of those, like, I say this on my other show a lot, like some days you got to just go home. Like I know there's this concept of a stop loss. Sometimes the stop, I'm getting 125 change, put the bets back. Sometimes stop loss is a number. Sometimes stop loss is just, it ain't your day. And you're having no fun and you got to get out of here. This is one of those days where no matter what I do so far, it ain't happening and I'm having no fun. Right? This is definitely a get out of the casino kind of a day. Man, these days are a bummer. Somebody asked me the other day, my lifetime stats, am I up or down? I say I'm up. I didn't keep stats when I was younger, but I know about what I did when I was younger. I don't take ass kickings. Don't like it, right? Days like this, I wouldn't be here this long. Like when it's just you're fighting through a paper bag. That's why I think I'm more up than down, because I just will not accept that. And I won't accept this in real life. But here on the show, we're working through the bankroll to see if we can make the bankroll last And that didn't take the roll tracker, of course, right? See if the bankroll, if the strategy that you're playing can withstand a terrible session. There is a 6, 4, 2. So what is it? We've lost 5 of those in a row. Is that right? 5? 4, 2. I've lost 5 don'ts, or no, 6 bets down here. We lost 6 of these things, right? Is that right? Yeah, we've got only 3 purples left. I've put out 5 purples, which means I've lost 5 or 6 pass line bets. That's unbelievable to lose 5, 6 in a row like that. It's just, I know it happens, but you're like, God, I can't even believe, my misfortune this morning. All right, here we go. That was a 6. I haven't pulled 1 cent off this table. I haven't had 3 hits up in the box. I've had nothing good happen so far. Not one thing. There's another 7. Good Lord. Okay, we're just going to lose every single bet today. Wow. Another basically a PSO. Every single shooter today has been just absolute horse crap. Whoo! There is 300, or there's 250 and 125 out of the change. Damn. All right, out again. Wowzers. Yeah, it doesn't matter what. Some days you're gonna lose on both sides, and it's like I can't catch it. Hard 6. We may get lucky here and catch the other run. I mean, at some point the table will turn and give us some better results. But will I still have enough money to be here when that happens? Is the question, right? Are we going to run through that whole bankroll before that happens? We're going to have to run a full, 4 in a row here to get it right, All right, did your 3-3 show up? All right. Here we go. Let's get a 6. What is that? That is a 10. Over there, it pays 50. And we'll stack it up. There's a 10. We got 1 hit. Thank the Lord for that. 5-5 or 6-4. That's our first money coming back home. I can't even believe it. That pays 150 up top, which is awesome. And we'll bring it back down to 125, and that's going to be our 1 right side regression up there. That brings back a couple $100. That's cool. Now those bets are paid for, and at least I'm not going to lose all my money this time when we ultimately hit that 7. Here we go. Give me a 6. Give me a freaking 6, shooter. Come on, do your thing. Nope, it's a 7. God, how 3 hit. That's our best shooter of the day. 3 rolls before the 7. That's literally my best shot of the whole day. Wow. So again, it's going to be another $500. It's going to be another 125 change. Reset all the bets, and good Lord, we are just getting thumped today. Absolutely thumped. How about like a come out 7? Wouldn't that be nice? Just get a come out freaking 7. Man. Here we go. There's a 4, or no, it's a 5. 3-2-5. Was that our point recently? Yeah. It was a point that we didn't hit earlier. 3-2-5. Okay. 3-2. Come on, roll tracker. I don't know why this thing is acting like such a jerk today. Okay, 3-2-5. Did we hit this once today? I haven't hit it on the don't or the do side at all today. a 1, 2, 3. It's our first horn number of the day. No, we had 111 earlier. We've been in the box. We just haven't been hitting any numbers. Come on. Six, 4, 2. 4, 2. That'll pay 29. Alrighty. Dice kissed. It's a 6 though. Oh my gosh, did we get paid on the line? Did we actually get paid on the line? No, we didn't. 4, 2. That's gonna only pay 63 though. That's not enough to pull the bets down up top, unfortunately. It's not, we like to get, because if I pull this down now, it's only gonna be 75 bucks. So we're gonna stay up there. Whoops. We're gonna stay up there at 54 there. I'll go, I'll make my 9 look like 50. I'll make my 8 look like 60. And the next box hit, no matter what happens, we're coming down. Come on, let's go. How about a 5? How about a 5 shooter? How about a 5? It's freaking aces. Freaking aces. 1, 1. Five. Oh my God, we hit the point. Celebrate everybody. Woo! I'm not even sure what to do. That's amazing. We hit the point. All right, we're gonna stack it. Stack it up for the come out. Let's go. How about a come out 7? How about a come out 7? What do you think? Can we do a come out 7? Here we go. It's a split of the die. It's an 8. It's a 6-2. All right, puck will go to the 8. Move this to the 5. And again, next box hit, the box can come down. If we can pull the move, get some money off that damn table. Here we go. That's a 1, 6, 7. Okay, I'm done. I'm done playing today. That's it. I'm absolutely done. That was zero fun today. Just a complete shelling, right? Complete shelling. And I think this goes to a couple of points here, right? Let's take all this money down. We lost every bet but one. We won this bet one time today and couldn't cash in. Yeah, that sucks. Bad day. Some days it ain't your day, and you got to recognize that, right? When it's not your day, like I said, sometimes your stop loss is monetary. Sometimes it's just, you know what? Shit energy, shit vibe, not having any fun, can't chase it down. You might as well just get out. There's no way we were going to recover from the energy we had here today. Just brutal. Yeah, so we end up losing $3K. I have $1,000 left. We lost $3K. I'm not even going to put that at risk because it was dumb. It also goes to my point, too, about timing, right? Not timing, but time, period. I don't like being here too long. And, like, here's a good example of, like, we didn't get our win in the first 10 or so rolls. It's not that it's not going to happen, but it's much more unlikely to happen when you have to fight forever. And when you're so far down, you're $3,000 down. The only way here is a miracle, right? If you need a miracle to get out of the hole, then just leave, right? That's kind of the takeaway there, man. Bummer day. I didn't like that at all today. Yeah. But it's 7:30 and I gotta go. I have things I gotta get done before I do the next show. So I've got to cut this show early. I knew I was gonna be out here in a half an hour today, no matter what. So I gotta cut this one out early. So hopefully better luck tomorrow. Again, when you're fully right side like that, you're completely at the mercy of, you gotta get a hot shooter to make your numbers, right? Either come out 7s and 11s or hitting points. We did nothing today. 0 come out 7s from the line. Not one come out natural today, not one. And only 1 point out of probably 7 or 8 shooters today. I think we lost 7 or 8 points today. And even from the don't, I got beat when I switched sides. So you know what? Bungu, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. I will see you. Wiped out yesterday. Yesterday was good. Yesterday was great. Yeah. Wiped out yesterday's victory and then some today. Sure, we got hammered today. And that's, like I said, when you're playing these things, remember, if you're up a grand 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and you lose whatever we lost today, we lost $3,000 today. Is that right? And you lose 1, 2, 3,000 today, you're still here, right? These are thousands. Pretend it's $1,000, right? If you win 4, lose 3, you're still up 1. As long as your wins, right, are commensurate with what you lost. Today we lost 3K. Yesterday I won 1,000. So we're 1-1 overall, right? If I can pull out 3 days of wins, we'll be okay. You'll end up being in an okay spot. The problem is, here you really are relying on, you got to get a great roll. And I mean like multiple great rolls to get it done. The YOLO way we were playing last week or last month, it doesn't take much to get you done. And it was a little bit more, I don't say reliable, but it was more like what's coming. This one here, it's too much of a mystery. So anyway, whatever, I'm just rambling. I got to get in the house. I'll see you in a little bit for the next show. Y'all take care and hang in there. Tomorrow will be a better day, I'm sure of it. Bye. Dewey Don't makes the garage today. How did Dewey Don't make the grade today? Dewey Don't would have got destroyed too. See that? Now you're just talking smack. Because the Dewey Don't would have done exactly nothing. Because here's what would have happened today. Let me just put that to rest. Today, Dewey Don't, right? Okay, cool. No come out winners anyway, so this wouldn't have mattered, right? All we would have done was put out max odds today behind the line and got our asses handed to us. That would have been it, right? You would not have gone to the dark side odds today with points of 6 and 8 or 5, right? Those are points. These are positive points. You would have been down here. The 5 is a neutral point. You might have played it out or had single odds down here on that, right? Unless you're switching full dark side odds every single time. If you're doing this to only go dark side odds, then you're missing the magic of it. Yeah, most people Dewey Don't today would have been on the pass line odds, not the dark side odds, and you would have got your ass handed to you. With more odds money out here today, would have been a worse day. Now, the one time we had the point of 4, I think, that's the one time you would have been up here with the whole bankroll up on the loose. But the rest of those points, the neutral point of 5 and 9, and the positive points of 6 or 8, you'd have been down here. The whole point of Dewey Don't is to chase the odds on the correct side of the table. Today would have been a thumping on that end of it, I think. So anyway, I gotta go. I'm late for what I had to do. See y'all tomorrow morning.